Alrighty, another open dragon mouth for you guys, and this one is going to be a little different. This is mostly going to be about a couple of fur cons, mainly because have not had any material for this portion of the month. In fact, this video is going up a little bit late because one, I've been busy, and two, like I said, I've had nothing to talk about. So instead, I will just be focusing on two different fur cons that are happening this weekend. But first, one thing that was pointed out to me, we have an updated list on attendance for conventions. We recently had a couple of conventions happen over the past month. We had Further Confusion and Furry Fiesta. Now, Further Confusion's number went down again, this time down to 3,415. Their highest number was 3,560 back in 2014. And there's just something about Further Confusion that's just making it lose attendees, and I don't know what it is because I've never been to there. Maybe someone who's attended there can give you the answer to that. Furry Fiesta, on the other hand, has made another big gain and has brought in 3,566 attendees, which now puts them up to fifth biggest in furry convention attendance. So here's how the list goes as of this recording. Midwest Fur Fest in first place, 8,771 attendees. Anthrocon in second, 7,544. BLFC in third with 5,138. Just know that all three still have a convention coming up, and I do expect BLFC's numbers to go up. With Anthrocon's numbers, it's kind of peaking out a little bit, so that's up in the air as to where that's going. We still have Furry Week in Atlanta coming up, not too far away. They're currently fourth in the list with 4,274. That'll probably go up. So that pushes Further Confusion down to 6th and Your Friends down to 7th. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know why Further Confusion's numbers are going down. But, yeah, you probably want to ask someone that's been there because I personally don't know. I hear great things about Your Friends. Now, and I would love to attend it, but the problem is that it's too expensive for me to travel there. It would cost me thousands of dollars just to fly from here to Germany. I would like to travel outside the United States. I've never been outside the States. Let's see. But let's get into some info for some upcoming conventions. One of them I am attending, but I am going to start with Anthro New England over in Boston, Massachusetts. Let's see, have they put up their schedule yet? Yes, they did, and I know that a few have already arrived there. Alright, tomorrow your zoo will open at 8 a.m. Oh, Fuzzy Logic is going to be there. They are part of a growing trend now, which are escape rooms, which your goal is to escape the room by solving these puzzles. You have to do it within a certain amount of time. I haven't tried it myself yet, but I've been wanting to. Your game room will open at 2 p.m. on Thursday. Photo room and pre-reg pickup will be at 7. You have a dance at 9 p.m. going to midnight. DJs are going to be Brenda Banks, Arsenic, and Dritage. So, oh, pardon me, you go to 2 a.m. Because usually with the dances, they just lump it into one section. But you will be going to 2 a.m. The other two DJs are Addicts and Hack. Friday, your registration opens at 8 a.m. Game room hours and Fuzzy Logic will open up at 10 a.m. Opening ceremonies at 10:30. Artist Alley will be at 11:30. Dealer's Den opens 11 on the hour. Pardon me. The variety show rehearsals are going to be 1 p.m. Let's see. I'm just scanning through these. FurSquared Games, 6 p.m. Always a popular one. Now this one is what I think it is, because lately there's been some game show type panels coming up. Let's see. Yeah, they're actually gonna be doing the game show for The Weakest Link. It's been a long time since I've seen this show. If you don't remember what this show is, it's a quiz show which it starts with a team of 8, which they have to accumulate as much money as possible, which obviously they won't have money here. So basically, the goal of the game is to accumulate consecutive answers, and then at the end of each round, the team eliminates someone, and it keeps going until there's only one left. You have dances again from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. That'll be with DJs Beta Monkey, Kiza, Hark, Vayoti, and Camillix. For Saturday, registration opens at 10 a.m. Deals stand early access, so I assume that's if you're a sponsor or higher. Everyone else, dealer stand opens at 10:30. Artist Alley opens at 11. Let's see. Fursuit group photo at 1:30. I don't see anything about a parade or masquerade or anything. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. That's a little unusual. Okay. So what else do we have around here? Fursuit dance competition, 6 p.m. Always a very popular event to go to. Dances from 9 to 2 once again, and the dances will be DJed by No One Important, Rainmaker, Rack Sparrow, Rekka, and Magic Ruined. For Sunday, dealer stand registration opened at 10, early access at least, and everyone else 10:30, Artist Alley 11. Variety show at 1 p.m. Let's see, Fursuit Recess, is that a yeah, it's pretty much Fursuit Games, and closing ceremonies at 6 p.m. The full schedule is on the website at anthronewengland.com. This convention will be taking place at the Boston Park Plaza. Let's see. The guests of honor, we have Cena, or China, however you pronounce it. A digital artist originally from Buffalo, New York, currently living in Lexington, Kentucky. Let's see. Yeah, they're using an alternative name, NL, or yeah, I'll just call her Cena. Seems he's used bright colors and bold lines to create a style that reflects the creativity and perspective. At around 2005, Cena began exploring digital art and comics, and which eventually led to the vibrant, active, and always interesting anthropomorphic art community. The other guest of honor, which is actually two representing one company, Rabbit Valley Comics, which includes Sean Rabbit, one of the co-owners, and Andrew Rabbit. And this was started back in the late 1990s when Lance Runt and Chris McKinley needed somewhere to sell their amazing comic, Associated Student Bodies, when the then current distributor decided to retire. And Rabbit Valley is one of the oldest and largest publishing and distribution houses in the furry fandom, and caters exclusively to fans of anthropomorphic works. In addition to publishing their own works, including anthologies, art books, comics, CDs, DVDs, furry magazines, novels, and other stuff, they carry titles from many publishers in the furry fandom, including Antarctic Press, Fur Planet, Ink Fur, Derlidium Press, Radio Comics, Sofa Wolf Press, the Taipan Project, Yarf, and some more. The charity for this convention is going to be Massachusetts Vesta Dog. They exist to make sure every Massachusetts police dog has a bulletproof vest. And while police departments are able to provide bullets and stab-proof vests to their human officers, they're often unable to provide the same protection for their canine officers. And these vests cost anywhere from about $1,000 to $2,400 each. They need more protective vests, and they also provide essential equipment, including first aid kits for their canines, oxygen masks, reflective canine gear, training and protective clothing, and some more. So that's as much info I can give for Anthro New England. Once again, Anthro New England is AnthroNewEngland.com is the website. Now, the other convention going on is the one that I'm going to. My first time going to this particular convention, FurSquared, which will be in Brookfield, Wisconsin. This will be not only my first time at this convention, but Wisconsin ever. I've never been there. And I'm going to be flying into Milwaukee, and then we'll take a shuttle all the way to the hotel. But here are the events going on for FurSquared. Let's see. Registration at 6 p.m. And if you ever follow one of the upper guys, Alkali, if you should all know him by now. Very funny guy. He also does Dungeons and Dragons, and they do that on their YouTube channel, or the Dragon Show. They'll have a panel on that at 7 p.m. And there's a D&D 5e open table at 8 p.m. Open mic at 8:30 p.m. And then they have their own version of MST3K called Mistake, which, if you've seen the show, they watch a bad movie and make fun of it. But what these guys usually do is that people will put money in the hat for charity, and then they will put in a stipulation that if this happens, they take a shot. They'll probably be what they'll be doing again. We'll see. Friday, registration opens 10 a.m. and opening ceremonies start at 11 a.m. Artist Alley Dealer's Den will open up at noon. And if you want to get into Dungeons & Dragons, there's going to be a introductory panel at the same time. What else do we got? Yeah, try to see any big ones that might be coming up. Quip for 6:30. It's just like Quiplash. You have to come up with your funny funny punchline to a statement. So let's see. Fox's songs to get murdered by. That's going to be something that's going to be done with Fox some more. I have no idea what that is going to be. What else do we got for Friday? The Furry Feud. Just as it suggests, as I said earlier, game shows have been becoming a thing in fur cons. So, you should know what it is. And 9:30, one of my favorite panels. Whose line is it anyway? And of course, because Alkali is there, he is going to be hosting it. Let's see. Well, this is new. Boozy's Drunken Nap Time. Where he tells stories about creating legal documents for the fandom. With some background music from Fox and More. There's going to be a Friday night dance. I do not have any list for the DJs that are going to be playing. Saturday, we're going to have Saturday morning cartoons at 9 a.m. Yeah, for all the millennials out there, as a 90s kid, there's this old tradition we had. Every Saturday morning, we sit in front of the TV and just watch animated gold right there for us to take in every day. They don't do that anymore, unfortunately. Let's see. Fursuit Parade staging at 1. And does it say exactly when it's going to start? It says staging, but post parade photos at 2. Yeah, let me see if this is the actual start or. See, I'm not exactly sure when it's going to start. It just says that Fursuit Parade staging is 1, but then it says post parade photos at 2. So the parade's going to be somewhere in the middle. I just don't know when. Charity Who's Lying at 2:30. What else do we got? Something that happened here at Anthro Crossroads East that they're going to be doing first grade is called Monkey Knife Fights. How they describe this panel? There's only one rule: the panel ends with either Alkali or Boozy are not sober enough to remember the full name of the panel. The Dragon Show live at 8:30. Yeah. Go to the Dragon Show's channel. Look at one of their episodes. That's what it is. Let's see. Foxes and Peppers. Foxmore and Pepper Coyote. What else can I say? We have the Saturday night dance at 11 p.m. Sunday. Registration 10 a.m. Dealer's Den Artist Alley at 11 a.m. Amateur Hour at 12:30. Fursuit Games will occur at 1 p.m. Charity Auction 3 p.m. Oh, another game show panel. Super Password Plus. This is one of these classic shows. I think this was it 70s or 80s? Because I know it's one of the older shows. Closing ceremonies at 6 p.m. and Dad Dog Karaoke at 9. Now, hopefully this video will be up before I leave, because my flight from coming out of Raleigh is at 5:45 a.m. and I'm arriving in Milwaukee at around noon Central Time. So that's not much time for this video to upload, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can. The guests of honor. Let's see, for this year it is Golden Druid. And for over a decade, she's made her life as a professional artist. She's involved in the furry culture for the majority of the time, and loves creating art that inspires wonder and positivity in the fandom. Several notable projects include Grateful Paintings, which is an artistic and emotional exercise geared towards internal well-being and artistic improvement. And the invention of the Ultimate Badge Lanyard, which is a lanyard with built-in clips. So she will be around. We do have a charity, and it is called HAWS, Humane Animal Welfare Society. They're a non-profit organization established in 1965 that assists over 6,000 animals each year and brings in more than 31,000 human visitors annually. They promote the humane care and treatment of all animals in support of cooperative humane efforts throughout the state of Wisconsin. They're a member of the Wisconsin Federated Humane Societies. Are not affiliated with any other local or national humane society. So they will be around, and of course, all the money in the charity will be going to them, of course. And the hotel this is going to be held at, it's the Sheraton Milwaukee Brookford Hotel. And I'm glad that they have a shuttle, and I have to arrange it before. Okay, so glad to know that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. How long have I talked about conventions? 22 minutes. Okay. Alright, so I will go ahead and end it there. And for those going to FurSquared, I'll see you there. This Dragon's Mouth is now closing.